Living without identity. I know that from a very childhood, like we have been given names like our parents told us that like repeated a name to us that like let's say Jack or Wax whatever, like I don't know, XYZ, repeated the same name, and then we start to identify it as ourself. And what happens is that when we have so many uh, thoughts about ourselves, then it becomes impossible to live life, and it's like I have let go. I just let go now. I no longer think about myself too much. I used to be very occupied with myself in thinking, who am I, what am I, and the sense of insecurity that is always there in us, and we somehow deal with it by becoming something, like trying to be higher in our identity. Like I want to be higher in my higher version, my better version. I mean, it's not that I'm telling you not to be in your higher version, but it's just that uh, when you are trying to be in your higher version or your higher identity from that insecurity, from that sense of insecurity, and like you feel bad and now you want to be in your higher version, but you don't see that uh, nothing is you at all. There is no identity that is you, but the only way any identity can be you is when you give it power. It's like without your concern, there is no happening there. Anything that happens there is because of you. Like you give it concern, you give it uh, consent there. Like yes, I allow it. You see, so and so many times we don't see that uh, having identity really, makes us miserable. It's like I have to think about my identity all the time, what I am. And the problem is that what you are now, you cannot be tomorrow. Like everything is changing in you, and it's like we are told like we have to have a constant identity to live this life, remember ourselves, and who we are, and based on the name we feel better or good. So that's why they say you are God, because at least when you say you are God, it's end there, because there is no one beyond God. Yes, and we just say we are God. That's what I like about religion, is that philosophers are just tired, like thinking, writing books. Who we are, what are we are not thoughts, we are just silence, this and that. But then people seem to get it, no, not like nothing at all. They don't seem to get it. And now, because it's too difficult to just destroy the mind, and then you are left with nothing there. Yes, if you destroy the belief system, then what is there is the destruction. So let's say I want to destroy my belief system. I don't have any identity. Now no identity is there actually. So now that no identity is what becomes there. It's like there is a state where, or the energy of life where we don't have to hold anything. We just let the God or the energy of life to take care of us, and we don't have to really personally in our self think in the mind, like who am I, what am I am the one who controls everything. I have to deal with everything, I have to fix everything, I have to change my life. Like that is what I'm talking, is like you don't have to, things will just change itself, themselves. Like you just have to align yourself with things. Like I feel like there is an energy of life when you just let go, and you simply relax, and and you still do everything whatever you are, but do it from pureness, from genuine feelings, and not from this ego becoming, or from sense of fear or insecurity. Because when you live your life from this awareness, and from this presence of mind, there's the energy of life that takes care of you, and you trust it, and when you trust it, that's the problem. We don't trust it because uh, we are not present. And once we start to see the proof that yes, there is a proof that gonna be there, and it happens to me so many times that so many flies here, that when I let go, and I just relax, a lot of good things happen to me, and I just seem to happen with like a water, like flow with the water, and I don't think too much about myself. It's like thinking too much about myself made me really ugly, and like the identity I have to hold, like this is what I am, you know, like then this is the reason why this is born, like sense of disappearance, like I want to disappear because we think too much about ourselves, and that's a problem, you see. And if, before you do something, if you have to think too much about it, it's like don't do it, literally don't do it, yes. Like if you want to do something, be direct, like I want to do this, just do it, yes. So I want people, like, you know, we have to start being more like you know, genuine with life, and more like you know, simple and easy. Don't make like things complicated for ourselves, or thinking about too much about everything. And even though we don't have the control over everything, yes, like we don't control everything around us, and that's a problem, is that we think we can control, and even by controlling we control nothing. So the more we let go, and we just happen with life, the energy of life will take care of you, and literally you have that energy that is aligned with life, that knows, and that will take care of you. You can see it's God or energy or universe, but to be honest, for so far my ego, my identity never helped me at all, never really gave me what I wanted. And the sense of insecurity in me, like becoming something all the time, you know, new person, this identity, and constant thinking to keep it in my mind, you see, because I forget, like, you know, we think this is what I am, yes, and then we forget about it, and then we say, why did I forget? Like we are giving ourselves so much credit. I think like the less we give ourselves credit, like we just let it be the life energy, and the more I think we can do with life, the more life can change and life can be better for us. The more we give ourselves the identity, like we are the one controlling things, we are the one doing everything, I think the more life and things become difficult. So that's my whole point, is like just let go and relax, and let the energy of life to take care of you, and you just happen, you know. And don't think anything bad about yourself, like stop thinking, literally, you know. You can, anything you can think and it will affect you, like you can just be honest and be little bit, you know, uh like positive, you know, not from toxic positive, like state, you know, where we say I have to be positive, you know. Like before you speak anything in your mind, like we are talking always with ourselves, yes. So talk something better, like first of all, even see even the talking, when there is awareness, you even see what is there to talk about. But even when you talk about something, because talking is necessary, like the thinking is necessary to live your life. Like the only possibility that I come into this park is because I thought about it, yes. So thinking is not a problem, yes, but when we just not see that what we are thinking always, yes, then it's a problem for us. So like that's all, like, you know, just let go and live your life. Thank you for watching.